Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Bayern Munich or Bust. I'm your host, Bud FM. As always, thanks for coming back. Crazy episode potentially today. It's a double live com. We've got Manchester City in the first round knockout of the Champions League. But I've played some games and we're going to have the first live com. Then I'm going to have to play some more games and then we'll have the second live com. So the episode's a bit here, there and everywhere, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it, don't forget to smash the like button. It just helps me. Helps my channel grow. Helps more people see the episode. So anyone who does hit that like button, honestly, I appreciate it. So let's get into the first three results. Right, the first game was against Hoffenheim at home. Also, we're being helped by the lovely Christy Mack today. Legend. And we beat them 1-0. We did a job. I've been sticking with the arrow. I've twisted the arrow around a bit. It's the same as it always has been, but I'm playing two up top now. And it's doing okay, and we've got a good 3 points there. Next, we played league leaders and probably the best team in the country, Leipzig, and again, lots of goals, but we didn't get beat. Finally, we got something from a game, so I was really happy with that. So, had some great performances, especially from Tok, and yeah, 2-2. And the last game was another job well done, another 1-0 victory, but who cares? As long as you win, you get the points. So I was really happy with that. Rene Ben scored the goal. So yeah, absolute legend. Now we'll look at the Bundesliga later. We will have a look at that later when I've played some more games. But I just wanted to show you what the under-19s are doing so far. And they have been knocked out of the under-19s Cup at the quarter-final stage. So a bit gutted about that because they've actually won it the year before I came in charge. And I didn't know that. Honestly, I thought they'd not won anything for a while. And I forgot about the Cup. They've been appalling in the league. They haven't had much European football. But it would have been nice for them to win something. But hopefully they can still do well in Europe. And they have just beaten their first round opponent, so hopefully we can copy them. They don't have two legs, they just have one-off games. So happy days, they're through to the second round. Now, as you know, last few episodes, I'm trying to answer requests, people interested in their own teams, how they're doing in my little universe in the future. And the first team I'm going to look at, I've been asked to look at, is Mansfield Town. They're currently in Sky Bet League 2. And they look like they've pretty much stayed there for the last few years. I think they got relegated as well at one point. They've come back up, well, twice I think, and they've come back up. So yeah, I mean, I think they've won the Vanarama National League. They must have won that a couple of times as well. So I don't know if that's good for you Mansfield fans, but it's not too bad, is it? Now we've also been asked as well to look at the New England Revolution. Now they are our affiliate club, our American affiliate club, and they're one of my favourite MLS teams. But as for being successful in these last 20 years, they've not won any trophies. When it comes to anything really, they've not done that well. So it's unfortunate, but I mean the MLS is crazy. One thing I'm doing is I'm actually building an MLS database. I'm trying to make it American football quality. So I don't know if I'm going to put it out there for people to download, but it's going to be like the Premier League. I'm going to have a top division, a second division, normal rules like the rest of the world. I'm putting in all the big stadiums from the NFL, some of these little clubs in America who play at really rubbish little teams, little stadiums, if they're near a big university, because university American football is crazy big in America. I'm putting them in that stadium, so it's going to have great facilities. And it's going to be fun to play. If I can make it a success, I'll make it available to download. Right, let's get straight into the very first live com, and as you know, it's against Manchester City. And the first game is here at the beautiful Allianz Arena. A fortress for us. We do very well at home. Hopefully we can do something, get a couple of goals, I'd be happy. Maybe not concede any away goals, but this is going to be a crazy tough challenge, and I mean a proper challenge. And that's because Manchester City are one of the, unfortunately, biggest clubs in England, and they've got some of the best players in the world. And the last 20 years in this little universe, it's just been them and Arsenal winning the Premier League, so they're good. They've won 3 Champions Leagues, 13 titles, they've been world champions twice, they've won a Cup Winners' Cup, that was ages ago, 12 FA Cups, 13 League Cups. It's going to take them a long time to catch United up, but that is some history. They've built one now, and they're always in the top 2 of the Premier League. If they don't win it, they're second, so I'm under no illusions. This is going to be crazy tough. We're going to need one-off like games. We're going to need like Rene Ben to be world class on the day. Lots of things are going to have to come into play for us to beat these other two legs. And they have a very good manager. Again, I think he's more of a coach than a manager, but he's a good manager. And he's 62-year-old Brazilian, Roger Mercado. Yeah, and he's got good players. I think when you've got teams like this, you don't really have to be that great. Your tactics don't even have to be that great when you've got world-class players. And we'll have a look at one of their world-class players. It's their key player, and it's Ivan Navarro, 30-year-old Spanish defensive midfielder, and he's a very good player, and he's got technique, work rate, teamwork, positioning. He's concentrated, his anticipation's amazing, passing's good, he's just brilliant, isn't he? I mean, wow, he'd be a cracking player, wouldn't he, in your team, any team. So yeah, it's going to be hard. So onto the team selections, and looking at City, he's playing quite defensive, so I'm assuming he's going to defend, try and get us on the break, nick a couple of away goals, and just spank us all over the show. As you can see though, that's the arrow I talked about earlier. It's the same, I've just switched it, so I've got two up top. It's been doing really well for me, so we've been winning games anyway, so that'll do me. In net, we've got Forlis, we've got Esenboa and Parasot in defence, with Dampfling ahead of them. Bukowski is going to be playing on the right today because I'm struggling, and Mask is going to play on the left. Tok and Kalak in the middle. Felgenhauer is the shadow striker, and up top we've got Abdullahi and Rene Ben forming a good partnership. Hopefully we can bag some goals today. Right, this is the interesting bit, and they're saying I like this Man City side, and I believe they should be able to secure a win against Bayern. Fair play, and they're favourites. They should be. I mean, like I said, it's going to be hard, but this is our home, this is our fortress, this is a place where we can do things, so hopefully we can today. Right, here we are with the lads. Got a new hat, got lots of new hats, got 6 today. I love hats, all baseball ones. Right, I'm going to be serious. Hopefully this hat is a lucky hat. I'm going to say let's give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against us. No greens, which is disappointing. Come on. In today's Champions League first round, first leg, it's FC Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. We've kicked off here at the Allianz Arena. The pitch looks shockingly awful, but hopefully that'll play in our advantage. Come on, boys. Right, come on. Abdullahi out wide on the left, gives it to Mask, who's my wing back today. He's pinged it forward to Felgenhauer, who's charging forward. What's he going to do with it? He has a shot. Side netting. Right, highlight for us. Again, I like it. 17 minutes in, we've had more chances. We've had more of the ball. We're playing okay to the start. Lovely touch to Rene Ben. Rene Ben one-on-one with the keeper. He does not miss. We've scored. Get in. Watch this here. Felgenhauer, first time touch to Rene Ben. Rene Ben, who's onside, one-on-one, never misses. Legend. Right, can City get themselves back into it. They've got some absolute beastly players, and it looks like they could do one-on-one with the keeper, and he balloons it. City again now. Oh, who's this guy? Can't say his name. They're pinging it around the box. They're toying with us. Someone get a foot in, get a tackle in, well done. But you get a tackle in and you get rid of it. Corner ball for City, get it away. Headed out to a City player, awesome. He's charging forward. Sosa, keeper saves. So yeah, we're doing okay here. They've had twice as many chances now. We've had more of the ball, but we're winning. It's a good thing. Free kick, Abdullahi to take it. Oh! Right, come on, Parasot now, edge at box. Pass it to Dampfling. Dampfling's on the ball. Pass it back to Kalak, who gives it to Tok. Tok's looking up, charging forward. Gives it to Ben. Ben to Felgenhauer. Felgenhauer! Get in. We are playing beautifully. Felgenhauer onside. Booms it in the bottom right hand corner. 2-1. Right, here we are at half time. It's 2-0. 2-0, you bastard blue nose. I'm going to stay calm though. I'm going to say, don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly in football. Keep focused. Fucking come on, man. This is what it's all about. Man, shitty kick off the second half, and they are shitty, aren't they? Come on, getting beat by us. So yeah, we're catching them up in chances. They're catching us up in possession, but I'm so excited for this, man. Can we do it? Can I start dreaming? It's a long way to go yet. Right, here's Mask on the left. What's he doing? He's just stood there. What was he doing? City player charging down the right hand side. That was poor for Mask, wasn't it? Crossed it nice and low, and I knew that was happening. I knew it. 2-1. What was Mask doing then? What was he doing? I've said this a million times. You know I love this kind of get it across there. It'll get in the net, and that's happened. I don't like it now. 2-1. I can feel City turning that screw, getting themselves back into it. Come on, good tackle. Booms it forward. Rene Ben charges onto it. He's going to end up with it. Oh, he's got it on the right hand side. Come on, Rene, look up, look up. Passes it to Abdullahi. Wow. Right, corner ball for Bayern Munich. I like it a lot. And in, and he does! He did! Tok, out of all the people, scores the third. Get in. Watch this, Felgenhauer. Tok never scores. Rises up, heads it over everyone like John Terry. Right, here we go again. Can we get a fourth? Come on, guys. Here's Tok. Gives it to Felgenhauer. Felgenhauer to Abdullahi. That was close. Right, I'm going to make some changes. There's about 15 minutes to go. Just freshen it up a bit. Fertzel's going to come in the centre. I'm going to bring Paula on and Boning as well as wing backs because they're going to be knackered, aren't they? Right, here City again down the right hand side. The guy who set the goal up before, he crosses it in again. And we get it away this time. He crosses it in again. He's done it again. Same freaking thing. Watch, Cordova gives it to this fecker down here along the floor. He can't miss. 3-2. Right, we've got to be blown here soon. It's got to be ref. There you go. Full time here. 3-2. We've let in 2 away goals, which is bad because it's going to be tough when we've got air place. But do you know what? We've beaten. We just beaten Manchester City, a team with probably a better player in every single position in their team than we have on ours. So we've got to take something from that. I'm going to be passionate about that because we've just beaten a world-class team. I'm going to say people had written us off today and you've proved them all wrong. Well done on a great result. Boom! Greens all over the show. Come on. Right then, before we get into these next few games, I'm going to play off camera. Thought we'd have a quick look at the Bundesliga now. And we are 5th, which I'm really happy about. So, I mean, if I could stay there, I'd be buzzing. Like I said, 6 will do me. Don't get me wrong, we're not far off Wolfsburg. There's a little chance if we can go on a good run like we did at the end of last year that we could get in the Champions League. But I just want European football. And another part of me, I won't lie, thinks Europa League. More chance of winning that maybe. I just played the games off camera, and the first game I played was against Borussia Mönchengladbach away, and we absolutely annihilated him. Felgenhauer hat-trick. He dominated the show. Rene Ben didn't play, but I was 4-0 away from home. Another top 3 points. And then again, we played Bochum, and I drilled out another result. We grinded out a 1-0 again. Lazaridis scored, and I'm not going to lie, I was buzzing now. B-team this as well. B-teamed it, and they won, so happy days. And then the last game was against Mainz, and they scored 2 other goals. It was like, what? And then we didn't play very well, but it just seemed like it was us. We got 1 goal back, and that was it. Could not get another, so I was gutted. Massive points lost there. Right then, so obviously when I've been playing them games, little things have been happening here and there, so we'll catch up on all the news that's been happening. And one of the things is Schweinsteiger, the Bayern legend, played for United as well. I liked him. I wish it had worked out better for him at United. He's been praising Rene Ben for his game against when we played Gladbach and we beat him 4-0. So Rene Ben, man, I keep saying it, but I really am going to get him on the back of this shirt. Something else that happened during those games was the youth intake. It's probably one of the most important dates on our calendar because it's the only time we get any fresh meat. It's the only new players I can ever get, and if we had a good one, I mean, we've had a good one. We've got some players here, only 14 or 15, whose potential ability is just spunk fecking tastic. I mean, look at that. We've got a defensive midfielder, an attacking midfielder, a striker, a keeper, a right back, a left winger, and then a few others okay ones. All to add into a very good young team as it is. God, if this series can carry on for the next few years, I really think I can start to dominate without buying anyone. Seriously. And talking to that good young side, they're still doing well in the UEFA Youth League, the Young Champions League, and they've through to the quarterfinals now after beating Villarreal. Come on, can they do it? I hope so. And I was spotted there, I won't lie. I thought I'm going to start watching them. I don't know if it helps, because it always says on the commentary if you've ever done it, the manager's been spotted in the stadium. So I thought I'm going to start supporting them young lads, and I'm going to watch every game if I can, especially, you know, only if I can, obviously, because if you've got a game on the same day, you can't watch it. So, yeah, I was there watching them, cheering them on. Obviously, normally with a youth intake, I'll only sign the good ones. Some of the rubbish ones I get rid of. On this series, can't buy anyone, so I'm not letting anyone go. I sign everybody. So we've offered everyone contracts. We're all in the under 19s now. And look at that, arranged by potential ability. All them 15, 14 and 16 year olds. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 to 16 players there. A whole freaking squad of potential 5-stars. I mean, how good is that? Some really good young players there, and I'm really excited for the future. Now also, I'm going to flash these up in the background. I always, like I say, with my training, I'm always running through it, retraining them in new areas, new changing around what they're working on, they're focusing on, or adding things to their game. And tutoring's come back around, so I can't do a lot of it because I've got a very young squad, but in the background you're going to see some of the new tutoring that's been going on. I'm always just trying to do anything I can, any angle you can get when you're stuck in the situation I am and you can't buy anyone. You need to do everything you can to improve your team. Let's finish up looking at the Bundesliga, and we're still 5th, which is great. We're only 4 points behind Wolfsburg in 4th. Hertha Berlin catching us up slowly, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I really think now, I really believe, even if we lose a couple of games, that we can finish top 6 and get European football next year. Now the press have been talking about Manchester City piling on the misery for us. We've got a trip to Manchester, and we're winning, but it's going to be tough. So as you know, Live Com 2 is versus Manchester City. I'm a Man United fan, and City are probably about our 3rd rivals on the list. I'd say Liverpool are number 1, then it's Leeds United, then it's City. But I'm getting a trip home to Manchester. I get to see my mum, my nephew, my niece, my sister, my dad, everyone. We all still live in Manchester. So apart from me, obviously, I am now living in Munich with my wife and son. Although my son, how old would my son be now? 20, wouldn't he? He's 20. Probably at university in Berlin or something. But yeah, so we're going on a trip to Manchester to play at the Empty Had. Now the picture you'll be seeing is what the Empty Had will look like in the future, when they finally say they're going to boost all the stands. I don't know why they do, because they can't freaking fill it as it is. But going to Manchester, it's my home city. I absolutely adore Manchester. If you've never been, you need to go. People will say things about it and they haven't got a clue, but when they come to the city and they go around the actual city, it's like, wow, it's pretty special. And it is. But I think everyone knows that really Manchester's red, and it always will be. Right then, here we are with the lineups for the second game. A massive game, and I'm excited. Really excited. City look like they're still playing the same way, which has surprised me really. We're still going to play the same way. It does let the odd goal in, but it scores goals, and we just need to nick some away goals. Hopefully we can. So we've got Forlis in goal, Boa and Paris in defence with Dampfling ahead of them. We've got Paula and Bukowski as the wing backs, Tok and Kalak in the middle, with Felgenhauer, Ben and Lazaridis up top. The press is saying I think Manchester City have enough to secure a win against Bayern. Manchester City should be able to overturn the 1-goal deficit from the first leg. They're favourites. Yeah, they should be freaking favourites, but you never know in football. I've proven this time and time again. You never freaking know. Right then, here we are at the Empty Had Stadium. The changing room's twice the size it should be, and it's half empty, man. That's what this whole place is about. It's about being empty all the time. So I'm going to be serious and say we've got to guard against complacency now. Don't think the job is done. And this time we get some green. Take that green, be mean, and kick some fecking ass. In today's Champions League first round second leg, it's Manchester City versus FC Bayern Munich. And we kick off here at the Empty Had Stadium, and it's not empty actually because we've helped fill it. Got loads of fans. Right, here come Manchester City. I expect to get bombarded. Are they going to score another goal? No, well saved. Right, come on boys, come on. That was poor. What are you doing? Keep the ball on the freaking ground. That's how we're supposed to be playing, on the ground, passing it nicely. Not oofing it to no man's land. Here's the guy who set up both goals in his first game. Well defended. He's going to pick it back up though. Crosses it in. Get it out. Come on. Get it out. That was pathetic. Free kick to City. Head it away. Head it away. We're not heading it away. He's charging forward. Here he goes. Good save. Right, we're 25 minutes in and we haven't had a shot at goal. We haven't had one shot. We've had more of the ball. We had one shot. Oh, it's a crossbar. Wow. It's just a matter of time. I've just passionately encouraged the lads because they're not doing well, are they? Here's Rene Ben. Come on, Rene. Rene! Come on, boys. Dampfling to Kalak. Kalak to Tok. Tok. Lovely ball to Lazaridis. Come on, kid. What was that? And I've just told them to concentrate because they're not doing the job. They're flapping. Al Lazaridis didn't score before. I've no idea. But here's 1-on-1 with the keeper and it's coming 1-0. Cavalieri, I think his name is. You can't miss that, could he? That's what Lazaridis should have done. Right, here's City again. I'm dreading this now. I'll be honest with you. Boom, good save. And it's City again. It's the Man City show, isn't it? We are playing shocking. And for this gathers that easy. Manchester City on the attack. What's going on here now? Got it wide on the left. Ivanchenko, I think his name is. That is an awesome name. And they've scored again. Yeah, is it Ivanchenko? That's a class name. And the guy who sets up all the goals has finally scored himself one, and we're doomed. I thought we'd do more than we've done in this first half. We never like this, even against better teams. I'm pretty shocked by it, I'll be honest. So I'm going to be aggressive and say I expect to see a much better freaking second half. And everyone's fired up. Everyone's on a green. Come on, lads. Right, City have kicked off. Can we get back into this? It's highly doubtful. 18 shots they've had, we've had 3. That's just not like us. It's not. I'm going to make some changes because now it's happening. Second half's been a bit... So I'm going to bring Abdullahi on, Boning on, and Kavasu on. Hopefully that can freshen it up, give us some pace down the sides and a fresh legs up top. I can't see it, but when it do score 2 goals, it's possible. If we score 2 goals, we're back in this. Here he is again. This guy's been amazing against us. And they're going to score. That was freaking shite. Hey, watch this here. Crosses it in. He passes it to him. And then lets the ball go through his head. What? Right, here's Man City. They're throwing out wide on the right. Crossed it in nice and low. And he scores another. They've just given up, haven't they? They've just given up. Do you know when I said we need to score 2 goals? No, I didn't mean Manchester City need to score 2 goals. Right, free kick to Man City. Come on, lads. It's like they've just given up. They've just given up. 29 shots to our 3. Right, here comes City again. My keeper's picked up a knock, but I can't take him off because I've got no subs. What's he done? Sprained his wrist. They're wanking off too much, innit? Come on, lads. Corner ball. Corner ball for Manchester City. Edit out, edit out, edit out. Punch him in the face, and he just punched it in the net. Is that what you're doing when you've got a sprained wrist? You flap it into your own net, watch. Normally he's decent. It looked like he flapped it into the net. It's got to be the whistle get blown here. Put us out of our misery. Put us out of our misery. And there you go. Full time, 5-0. We didn't deserve shit out of that game. All I can say is at least we beat them in the first leg. We won that game. We just didn't win the tie. I never expected us to. I still feel bad about it. I'm a bit gutted. No one likes to get beat, especially me. Right, here we are in the change rooms. Everyone's got their head down. I've got my head down. I'm just going to stay chilled and just say, unlucky boys. It wasn't your night. Never was going to be when you can't bloody have a shot at goal. Anyway, everyone's got green. Lots of confidence has been gained. We just need to take this now. Go on a good run. And try and secure ourselves European football again next year. Right then, so we got beat 7-3 in aggregate. But like I said, it's a learning curve. We've got a young team. If we can keep this team together and they keep developing, hopefully years down the line, this is the kind of experience that they can learn from. Some of these more good young players we've got coming through can add to that. I'm excited for the future. It's our first time in Europe for a very long time. Hopefully we can get back there in some way. We've got some money for that anyway. Got 5 million. The chairman's buzzing. We've got so much money. It's pouring out of our bum cheeks. It's crazy. So yeah, oh man. Even when I know I shouldn't win, I still get pissed off when I don't. Episode 16. It will be the last episode of this season. And I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know when we're going to come back. It is just a case of us trying to put a run together and trying to get European football. So I'm going to play through the games and you'll see the games changing behind me. But I'm going to play through them games. And if I come to a game where it guarantees us European football, I'll record the live com. Or if I come into a game and it's like going to be top 4, whatever the most important game is, where it either seals our fate, that's what I'll do. Right, there you go. That is the end of episode 15. I hope you enjoyed it, even though we ended up getting beat overall. I'm still proud of that first game. I'm still proud of beating them once. I think that shows we've got something about us. I think I'm sticking with the tactic as well. I quite like it. I just think we got annihilated by a very, very good team. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Apart from that, it's doing okay in the Bundesliga. It's not doing too bad. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. Like I always say, it really helps me and my channel grow, and it really shows me that you're enjoying it. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Come join the family because I've got the best subscribers in the world. And yeah, even though you don't know what we're going to be doing, hopefully you'll join us for the end of season episode 16. Yeah, and just wanted to apologise as well if this episode has come out a bit later than normal. I am on jury duty at the minute and I'm working here and there as well around that. So time is like, I'm finding it hard. But yeah, thanks for sticking with it. Have a nice day. Take care. Be safe. Auf Wiedersehen.